After the few months of owning our campervan, we realised that there are multiple ways to stay overnight somewhere, all of them with different costs, and some of them even free. After trying a few of them, this is what we've learned. Having never owned a campervan or even really doing camping growing up, I thought that it was just a case of one option, book a campsite, and that's that. But that's not the case at all. There are so many different options. To start with, you've got car parks, and this is actually what we did the first time we stayed out in our campervan. We found a car park that allowed overnight stops and actually tolerated people camping overnight, over a limited time anyway. These places I think are quite tough to find in England, but there are plenty of apps and groups online to help you locate the best spots. But if you're prepared to look, you'll find some really cheap ones. I found one last week actually for as little as £2 overnight, and they actually have public toilets on site as well. And this one I think is probably easier for us in our little camper van. We can kind of fit into just a normal car parking space. Obviously car parks are not going to be the nicest places in the world, but you might find one that's in good proximity to a little town or has decent views over the countryside or something like that. So check the apps and just keep an eye out for the best ones. This one I actually think is my favourite. Brit Stops, or pub stopovers. Brit Stops is a great app to find participating pubs, which generally how this works is you'd agree to use the pub for maybe a few drinks, eat in the restaurant, and in return they'll let you stay overnight in their car park. This to me it's a fantastic idea. With so many hospitality businesses feeling a pinch and closing, I think it's beneficial for all parties. And you don't even really need to rely on Brit Stops for that. I'm sure it's not the only way to do it. I bet if you went to any pub that doesn't have hotel rooms, they'd probably be quite open to the idea. And then you've got road parking, or you could call it wild camping in some cases as well. Well, wild camping as far as having a camper van is concerned. And this one I think is the trickiest one to get right. Trying to find a great spot which is safe, quiet, legal, and also won't annoy the local residents feels like a bit of a minefield. But I think when you do get this one right, it's probably the most rewarding. I think this one probably takes you as close as possible to kind of camping in the traditional sense. And if you want to find these kind of places easily, we like to use Park for Night. And that's mainly because there aren't really any other apps. I'm not that impressed with the app, especially just because I'm using the free version. And I also think sometimes the reviews are a little bit dodgy. Maybe sometimes local residents get on there and give some bad reviews, I don't know. If there's anybody watching this who knows a better one or a better place to find wild camping spots and free places to camp, then definitely let us know in the comments. What I will say is that there are some awesome YouTubers out there that are really highlighting the beautiful spots that we've got in this country. One thing that I did see on the Park for Night app is that if you're a paid subscriber, you can access something called a geo spot. And these are private pieces of land which welcome campers, motorhomes, and allow you to stay overnight. And supposedly there are no fixed fees on this, but you can leave what they call a geo tip, so between £5 and £10 per night, and that goes directly to the landowner. So this one feels like a good idea, something that could maybe be a game changer, and definitely beneficial to all parties, in my opinion. And similar to the last one, but a little bit kind of more official, is that we've got farm campsites. And these are simply farms which have opened up a little bit of the land to campers. Sometimes you've got basic facilities, sometimes you don't. But you do get beautiful views and scenery. Obviously, that comes with the territory of being on a farm, I guess. These rural sites, I think, are a nice option, especially if you're self-contained, and if you only want to spend about £10 a night, I think you could get yourself a good deal with one of these. Now, I haven't mentioned campsites or official camping clubs because, well, everybody knows all about those. But I don't think there's actually a right or a wrong way to do this. I think the only thing that I'd recommend is just to try a little bit of everything and see what works for you. After a while, I think you'll figure it out. Do let me know if there's anything that I've missed in the comments, and I'll see you next time.